the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Bowling Green Falcons and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Palmer, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with Coach George down here on the sideline. This is a very motivated squad coming in here against a Big Ten team. These guys have a lot to prove. He said we're not intimidated in an environment like this, and I expect our players to be the best version of themselves today. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Falcons ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ohio State's offense will come out first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Bolitnikoff awards.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Busts through behind his pad. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeye! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And you just cannot draw up the start of a season any better than that. Opening drive of the first game of the year, and quick fire, you're down the field, scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Falcons offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They put the brakes on it.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Keep it on the ground. There he goes. Quick step and go. Smashes through the tackle. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Running inside, it's Peoples. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Here's a gift to Peoples. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Left side is York. Works his way forward, has enough for the first down. Ball spotted at the 32. The Falcons look to keep this drive humming. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Back's got it on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass again. That's caught. It's York. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
On third down, here's Peoples. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on fourth down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Touchdown, Falcons. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Second and long here. Hits inside. It's West. They were all over it.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires immediately. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Falcons with the 1st and 10. Oh, it's picked off. Turning it on. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They're all over it. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You've got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal play.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Now a timeout is called so they can talk over what to do on 4th and 2. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Snaps on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Davis will throw. Comes down, it's Johnson. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. You start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talent.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Caught. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it in the red zone. It's West. Knocked down immediately.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Out wide left, it's Roberts. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling... There he goes! The 40, at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Falcons! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do you. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy. It's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
On the return, it's Jones. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Tells to run, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Roberts. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. The run inside. It's West. Oh, he's got some space. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
To the ground. He's got it again. There's some room.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. You're going to be more physical. First two plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right side, it's Glover. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Defense in press coverage. Davis looking to pass. Look out! Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Handoff for Peoples. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's York.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Peoples. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Left side is York.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
Throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And the extra point is good. From deep, it's Jones. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Davis will throw. Out wide right, it's Cross. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Gets the back moving. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Turns it upfield. He's stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Obviously didn't like what he saw in first down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Right side, it's Glover. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. The throw. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll go to the air on second and short. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We played 2 quarters here and recap time, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Bowling Green's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their transfer running back has been very steady, and this is what they brought him in for. They knew that he was going to have some emotions today going against his former teammates, but he has not let that show on the field. He is running hard and been dynamic. We'll see if he can keep it up here in the second half. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll go with Peoples. He will be stopped short of the line to gain. Turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Going with the counter play here. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They'll run for it. It's Peoples. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's Peoples one more time. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
They punted away on fourth down, trying to make one miss. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Fires to the big fella. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Tries to get it himself. Ripping off a good chunk inside. And they're set up with a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Davis looking to pass. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Hits the hole. It's West. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just
throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this.
Makes a grab and room to run. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Fresh center downs going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's York. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, it's Peoples. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43. Peoples again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Davis will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first. Out wide right, it's Glover.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Quick give. It's West. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. On the run, it's West. Lowers those pads. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Line gets set, first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in there.
And back to the air on second down. Couldn't set his feet.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So just a lack of discipline, and on fourth down, too, just hands this offense a 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll move the tight end. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Davis looking to pass. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the left. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Cross. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long right here. Straight ahead, it's Cross. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They'll start on the ground with people. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's changing the play. Needs it here on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Bunch formation for these receivers. Oh, it's a reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Might as well run him again. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Here's James Peoples to begin the drive. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's Peoples one more time. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Left side is Peoples. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. The Falcons headed quickly to the line. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter.
Looking for the end zone. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. I know this is disappointing, but